So, breaking news about 30 minutes ago, while I was editing some videos, we have an official report from the NFL. DK Metcalf has DK Metcalf has been suspended for 2 games. If you like NFL content, be sure to hit that like button. I try to cover things, what's going on with the playoff race, and just kind of give my own personal reaction to stuff that's going on in the NFL world. So the news that just broke about how DK Metcalf's going to be serving a 2-game suspension. I mean, I've already been vocal about some suspensions that have already happened this season. I mean, one of them happened with another Steelers player, Jamar Chase and Jalen Ramsey, when they got in their little spit gate. And then I probably gave my opinion on Jalen Carter when he spit on Dak Prescott earlier in the season. But regardless of whatever my opinion is, there's parts of me that I'll side on the NFL with this one. I'm kind of shocked isn't the right word, but it's like, all right, here we go. Good on you for suspending, DK for these 2 games. And the reason why is because with stuff like this where there have been altercations with fans, whether verbal or something, sometimes there have been moments where, let's just slap a $50,000 fine on it. I mean, one of the Steelers player that flipped off the Lions, like, we haven't seen anything back on that. Maybe he's going to get a fine. I mean, we know Amon-Ra got fined, Puka Nacua got fined, like, all these players get fined, and it's just like it's a monetary thing of money, of where joking amount of money where it's like, okay, this could be someone's paycheck here for doing a lewd gesture of any kind. Like I think back to the Travis Kelce video where he pointed at a ref and did that, and I can't remember what the fine was at, but it's like, imagine if that was like a $35,000 fine. That's someone's whole year's salary, and he, it's just chump change here. My thoughts and my reactions to what happened, honestly, I think it's punk stuff. It's stuff that shouldn't be in the league. And I think I don't care what was said or thrown or hurled at Metcalf, because you could look at it from any point of view that you want to and stuff, but to physically go out of your way, because it showed a lot of aerial tracking shots around the time too, and it's like from the sideline where Metcalf could have stand and watched the game and been engaged, even go back 5 more yards, you can sit on the bench, still have your back turned towards the crowd. You go back another 10 yards, there is a 20-yard separation gap between row 1 and the sideline where Metcalf could have stood. It's not where he stood. There's hundreds of other players and personnel and staff, which, let's not overlook the fact too that staff and security did not stop him from going and getting in an altercation with that fan too. So, I mean, if we're going to fire the one staff member for eating a turkey leg after the Thanksgiving game because the Packer player said, come on, eat this, and I'm vouching for that staff member. If we're going to fire him, why don't we also fire the dudes that just, yeah, sure, DK, go right up there, go punch and go grab this dude wearing a blue wig. Huh? So, I mean, that's a little rant for another time. I mean, this happened before halftime, and everybody was talking about it, and one thing that there's parts of me where it's like, we don't want the Malice in the Palace 2.0 to happen. We don't want anything like that to happen again, but there's stuff, and I kind of felt the same way with the Spitgate, where it's like, if you want stuff like this to stop, and you don't want players spitting on each other anymore. You don't want cheap, dirty shit hits. You don't want, fans interacting with players. You don't want players punching fans or staff or whoever on the sideline. You need to set that precedence, and you need to set a standard, and you need to make an example. And I think they are with Metcalf, and I'm kind of curious to see if players will, all altercate or exchange words with fans anymore moving forward. But it's like, if there were 3 or 4 more games left in the season, I think the NFL should have suspended him for that, where it's like, okay, we will not see you again until the postseason happens. Because I think, in turn, let's look at this double standard here, where if that fan swung on Metcalf, that fan is banned from Ford Field and potentially banned from all 32 other NFL stadiums for life. but Metcalf can do it. It's a slap on the wrist. Like, they broke down the monetary stuff of how much money he's missing out by not playing these 2 games, without pay. But then Metcalf can go play the remainder of the game, which he did drop the next 3 passes, which I think was karma in a ways. But I mean, what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I think it's good for the league to set that notion that, you know what, this is a professional business, and fans talk shit all day. All day they will throw obscene things. I mean, look at what was going on between the Panthers and the 49ers. Like, that was brought to light because we've seen a lot of, why are these players punching each other in the nuts? And then the tackle came out and said, like, oh yeah, this is actually what he's saying. He's saying obscure shit that probably shouldn't be said on a football field. But I just think it's funny that we have this one thing, and now there's all this outcry, and I'm jumping in on the mix too when I'm talking about it. But it's like, if you want stuff like this to never happen again, suspend indefinitely. I mean, how many times has Draymond Green, I'm going to jump ship here a little bit and go to basketball, but how many times has Draymond been suspended indefinitely, but then it's cleared up? Or, I mean, you look at the NBA or you look at the NHL, this sideline fan, there's a little bit more of a courtsmanship. I don't even think that's a word, but I think there's a little bit more of a, like, fans know how to sit behind the bench at an NBA game. And, like, yeah, they'll be hurling obscenities at them and saying stuff, but, like, it never phases them. So, I don't know. Personally, I still think hockey's one of the better sports when it comes to this kind of stuff, but that's neither here nor there. I've rambled way too long. Be sure to let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Did DK deserve it? Gosh, what, is the fan going to end up getting banned for life anyways? Be sure to let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next video.